we have our example for oblique triangle. So this is the case 1, wherein the oblique triangle has the given one side and two angles. So here in this problem, we will need to find the measure of the angle C and the measure of the side A and side B. So to get or to find the measure of angle C, we will just utilize our knowledge on the properties of a triangle. So a triangle, as we all know, the measure of or the sum of all the measure of its angle equals 180 degrees. So since we already have givens, or we already have measures for angle A and angle B, we will just add these two values, then subtract the sum to 180 degrees to find the measure of angle C. So we will have the formula 180 degrees or measure of angle C equals 180 degrees minus the measure of angle A plus the measure of angle B. So 180 degrees minus, substitute the values of angle A and angle B, we have 35 degrees plus 70 degrees. So that would be 180 minus 35 plus 70 is 105 degrees. So 180 minus 105, that would be 75 degrees. So the measure of our angle C will be 75 degrees. Then, since we already have our angle C, we will find now the measure of our side A or our side B. So we will first find the measure of our side A. So how do we find the measure of our side A? So we will just utilize the formula or the law of sines. Law of sines states that the ratio between side A and the sine of angle A or the measure of angle A is equal to the ratio of B, side B, over the sine of angle B. And it is also equal to side C over sine angle C. So, since we already have the values for our C, or the measure of our angle C, which is 75 degrees, and then we already have the value for our angle A, which is 35 degrees, and the measure of our side C, which is 15 degrees, we will utilize the formula A over sine A equals C over sine C. So, substitute the values. We have A over sine 35 degrees equals 15 over sine 75 degrees. And then we cross multiply. So, that would be A times sine 75 degrees equals 15 sine 35 degrees. So, divide both sides by sine 75 degrees. So, we already, to find the measure of our side A. So, A now will be equal to 8.91 units. So, this would be the measure of our side A. So now, let us move on to finding the measure of our side B. So, same process. So, as to how we find the measure of our side A, we will also use this process to find the measure of our side B. So, we will have B sine B equals C over sine C. So, substitute the values. We have B sine 70 degrees equals 15 over sine 75 degrees. And then cross multiply. We will came up with B sine 75 degrees equals 15 sine 70 degrees. Then divide both sides by sine 75 degrees. we have the value for our B as 15 sine 70 degrees over sine 75 degrees, or this will be equal to 14.59 units. So this will be the values of our side B, side A, and angle C. So that would be all.